friends, today I want to tell you about the 3 things that you're going to need to buy a home in the fall of 2020. First, you're going to need tenacity, moxie, inner strength, a strong resolve. All of these things you're going to need because you're going to be going into what is a very hot market right now. At least in Los Angeles, that's what's happening. There are multiple offers on most homes that are under $1 million. There are just bidding wars. There's so much competition. It's hard to get in to see some homes at some point because if you aren't looking on the first 2 or 3 days, there's no more slots for you to come in, and that's partially because of COVID. They're only letting so many people in, so once they have 10, 20 offers, they're kind of, don't need anyone else to come in and take a look at the house. So you have to be on top of things, and you have to be prepared for exactly what kind of market you're going into. That's going to vary from region to region, so that leads me to my next tip. 2, you're going to want a great real estate agent on your side. I say that for a couple reasons. 1, because everything's moving at the speed of light right now in real estate in LA County. Homes are selling in under 48 hours. I've seen it happen again and again. If you are not on top of it and you do not have an agent who is dedicated to your success, who you really have a relationship with, then it's going to be much harder for you to get in there within the first 48 hours. It's going to be much harder for you to know what is realistic, what's really in your price range. For instance, the other day I saw a house listed for, let's say, $545, and what you can see on Zillow and those kind of websites, what you as a consumer can see is that the price is $545, and that's what they're asking. What I can see as the agent on the MLS is that that listing agent said straight out, and his honesty I think is great because I think this is true on multiple listings that I'm seeing, but they're just not saying it straight out. But what he said straight out was, we're going to automatically reject any offer that is at asking price. And of course, anything that's below asking price. So asking price isn't even really asking price in this market right now. Sellers know that it's really a competitive market. They know they're going to get multiple offers. It's just a given. That's how busy it is. They know that they're going to get multiple offers. So you as a buyer, as a consumer, you need to have someone on your side who's going to tell you, like, hey, look, this one's actually probably going to go for $715. I know it's asking $545, but I'm here to tell you the truth. And the truth isn't always fun, but ultimately it's going to get you into the home that you want and into the home that you love. So, a great real estate agent. If you're in LA County, I think that's me. But wherever you are in the country, actually, I would love to help you out if you are in another area. I have a network of agents that I know and admire around the country. So, depending on where you're at, shoot me a message and I can refer you to someone that I think is great. Let me add that as your agent, a lot of what I'm doing is getting on the phone, calling other agents and having conversations with them. And that can be really valuable in finding out, like, okay, exactly how much do you want for this house? And exactly what kind of things would be helpful to get my offer accepted? Do the sellers want the escrow to be shorter than 30 days? Are they going to need to rent the home back for 2 weeks so that they can move after escrow goes through? What do they want? What do they need? How can my buyer present themselves in the best possible light so that they will get the house? So it's that kind of personal interaction that I'm going to do on your behalf that is really going to give you that competitive edge that you want in this competitive market. And 3. You're going to need a pre-approval. I know everyone says that all the time, but you need it even more right now. And that is because more and more I'm seeing listings where you cannot go see the house at all, except through a virtual tour. You can't go see the house at all unless you have a pre-approval. So that is because of COVID, of course. People who are selling their home, who maybe live in the home and who have to be there all the time, don't want a bunch of people. They don't want looky-loos traipsing through their home just because they don't feel safe. So right now it's more important than ever, and I would not want you to miss out on the home of your dreams by not having that pre-approval and being able to go get into that house within the first 2 days to be able to see it. On top of that, you're going to need the pre-approval to get to make that offer, right? So you want to get your offer in as soon as possible because there is so much competition. And if you don't have your mortgage already totally worked out, if you don't have your loan already totally worked out, then you're going to be at a disadvantage. So at this point specifically, we want you to be at the most advantageous point you can possibly be, and your agent can help you get there. So be ready, be prepared, be ready in that position to just jump on that dream house when you find it. Otherwise, someone else is going to grab it, and we don't want that to happen. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions about the home buying or selling process, please drop me a line. I'm always here to help you be empowered with information. That's what it's all about. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. And three.